Hey everybody, Anthony Gitz here with the Pacific Northwest Hypnosis Conference. I'm here with my good friend Jim, and we are happy to introduce somebody that is really big here in the Pacific Northwest, and even more importantly, really big in something I think is really kind of cool. I haven't dabbled in it just because I think it takes a lot of speciality, and that's past life regression work and that sort of thing. And so, Jim, why don't you tell us who's here?
I got to tell you, um, our guest here is, she's big in the Northwest. She's big across the world, but she's one of the really, I want to say one of the big names we have here in the Pacific Northwest, one of the stars. And, I'm excited about everybody coming, but I got to tell you, I'm a little bit of a fanboy on this one because I actually, I took my massage class to see one of her classes 20 years ago, and it was amazing. All the students loved it. And really, it was one of those people that when I was kind of, fingers crossed we can get Mary Lee LaBay to come. And here she is, Mary Lee LaBay. Welcome, Mary Lee.
Thank you so much. I'm
Thank you.
honored and excited to be a part of the conference. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I think it is. And, we've got so much talent here that people just don't see when they go to some of the other conferences. So it's really nice. And you've been doing conferences for decades, even producing your own from a long time ago. Can you tell us, what will you be talking about at the conference this year?
Well, we will be talking about past life regression because that is my passion and focus and niche. And I've written 2 books on the topic. I've written 5, but 2 just on past life regression. And I started my own journey in past lives, experiencing them in about 1985, and that was it ever since. So I've explored a lot of my own lifetimes. I've guided thousands of people through past life regressions in groups as well as in private practice. So I could speak on this topic for weeks. So, so they're going to have a timer and say, okay, that's enough,
Well, I'm sure that the people who come in and are going to be listening, I know how I am when I go to something like this, and it's something that I'm really passionate about. You can't give enough information. Those people come in as a sponge, right? And so thank goodness for folks like you who are so willing to share.
Yeah, I love it. I love all the questions and curiosities. And I think, I think part of the description is I'm going to guide people through a regression. Is that true?
I think that's what it was. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So much has happened since then. So not only will people get an idea of what it is and how to experience it, I'm also going to guide them through an example of it so that they can have, hopefully have that experience. Of course, they have to allow themselves to go in there and do it, but and some hints for practitioners, some pointers for them, because I am an instructor. I can't help but be instructional. And right. And because a lot of people coming to the conference will be practitioners, professionals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun.
It is. I think it's going to be a blast.
Yeah, and like we were talking about before we started, you have the longest class because I think it's going to be so popular with the public and the practitioners that you're going to have to just say, okay, I'm stopping, because people are probably going to want to keep going. So I know it was a huge hit when I brought my class to your workshop when you had it. Can you tell us, why are you excited about a conference here in the Pacific Northwest?
Well, as you said, I had participated in a conference in 97, 98, 99, like maybe it was 8, 9, and 10, or 8, 9, and 90, yeah, in 2000, I forget. We did have conferences, and it's really been kind of a heartbreak that we don't do that here. So I was so excited when you reached out to me and told me about this conference, because in those other conferences, just like if you go to any of the national organizations and other conferences, you get to meet people and experience some of their wisdom and talents and knowledge that they're sharing. The connections that you make are so powerful. I mean, I have lifelong friends that I've met at various conferences, and when it's regional like this, we get to meet a lot of people that maybe we've heard about or kind of circulated around. And now you get to meet them personally and share some time with them. It's always great. It's great for learning, and it's great for making those connections.
Very good. Very good.
I agree. You know, I've met lifelong friends at conferences, and you know, one of the things that I always notice when I'm leaving one of those other conferences, I'm like, oh man, I'm going to miss all these people so much. With a lot of the people that you're connecting with at this conference, you can have lunch with them the following week. You know?
It's fun. Exactly. You can maintain those connections so much better. Yeah, this is going to be great. I'm just so thrilled that you're doing this. I know it's a lot of work. Which is why I never did it.
You learned your lesson, huh?
It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it to be able to host people, you know, folks like you, that are, like I said, are willing to come out and share your wisdom and you know, help those of us who are still fresh in this. I mean, even 8 years into this, I'm still fresh in this, right? I don't have the knowledge, the depth of knowledge that folks like you who've been doing this for, you know, 20 plus years have. There's always a nugget to be gained in everything.
Yes, exactly. This will be fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. In
Thank
fact,
you so.
I mentioned that I'm rewriting my hypnotherapy textbook, and I had originally written it 20 years ago, and I'm adding, as I'm reading it, I'm going, wow, I've evolved these techniques, and I've expanded on this, and so now, you know, it's so in the same way as even years into it, you're changing and growing and learning and accumulating more knowledge and wisdom and skills. So, and this will be a big boost for any hypnotherapist, to be able to get all this new learning in one setting in over a couple of days, and, you know, meet people and soak it up.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Mary Lee, it's been a pleasure. I'm so glad to finally get to actually chat with you, and I can't wait to see you at the conference.
I know it's going to be really fun, and thank you so much for having me here today. And I look forward to meeting you both in person.
I look forward to meeting you as well.
Hey, if you want to come and learn from and experience past life regression from Mary Lee, and learn from all the other people that we have coming to this conference, you've got to join us on June 3rd and 4th of 2023 and 2024, I'm sure. But right now we're just going for 2023. Please join us. Get your tickets now. pnwhypnosisconference.com. That's pnwhypnosisconference.com. Oh, by the way, please give this video a like, a love, share, all that good stuff. Help us get found. Take care.
Bye.